There are lots of birds here and there are no sharks. And that is why I like being in a park. My name is Richard, now I'm walking in a park. People are staring at me as I walk past. I haven't finished the rest of the song, that's just the first bit. I'm gonna make that into a song, Richard in a Park. I think it's gonna be fun. Doing shows in Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne at the moment. I've only got 2 more left today and tomorrow. Only two more left today and tomorrow. I'm worried that people are going to miss out, so I'm making sure I go on live and tell people so that they know. Yeah, and the songs I'm going to do, it's going to include one called Crunchy Water, and it goes like this. Crunchy water, my favourite thing to munch on is crunchy water. You can even eat it when you're playing the recorder. Crunchy water, crunchy water. Share it with your mum and dad or your son or daughter. It's a better snack food than you ever thought of. Crunchy water. Crunchy water, but there's one thing that I've got to warn you, might bite it too hard or your teeth will be sore. Crunchy water. There's lovely people on the live now asking me things. Oh, Richard, how's your day been? It's been good, thanks. Calvin says, hey Richard, hi. Levi says, crunchy water is my favourite thing to munch on. There's some funny smells here in this park. I'm not sure what it is. It's like smoking or something. I've been having a nice day sitting in the park. My name is Richard and I'm sitting in the park. It is the daytime, so it isn't dark. There are lots of birds here, but there are no sharks. That's why I like being in the park. Hey, is anyone here in Melbourne at the moment? Anyone here in Melbourne? Richard, that's who's in Melbourne. Richard's in Melbourne. If anyone else is in Melbourne, I'm doing lovely shows tonight and tomorrow. Just tonight and tomorrow. Then I'm going home to Sydney. Oh. So if you want to see Richard's lovely shows and see all the lovely songs and sing along and stuff, then it has to be today and tomorrow, I'm afraid. Okay? My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder, we're sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I'm on top. Next level life powers I've unlocked. That's my little song about sitting on a rock. I like the songs. I like my little songs about sitting on things. Songs about sitting on things. There's going to be a new song about sitting on things soon. It's going to be sitting in the park. Yeah, I decided that this morning, so I thought, it's been 6 months since I've done a sitting in the something song, so I thought I should do one. Sitting in a rock was 6 months ago. Sitting in the corner was 9 or 10 months ago. So I thought, yeah, time for another sitting in the something one. Boo-hoo, no ice cream for you. I've got some and I'm sure you want some too, but I'm not giving any to you. So boo-hoo, no ice cream for you. Well, no, you're here in Melbourne, yeah. Come along to my lovely shows. The people who go to them always say they're fun. They sing along to the shows, sing along to the songs. Then afterwards, I always come and say hi. Always wait around so people can say hi if they want to take a picture with me. Sometimes people bring recorders and they play recorder with me and we do a little video. That's fun. I'm getting to play recorders with people because I don't play recorders with many people because usually I do the stuff by myself. So it's nice to play recorders with other people. And I've got a name for people who play the recorder because of Richard. Sometimes people say I played the recorder because of your songs. And I call them the Recorder Corner Crew. They're special. Someone says if I come to Iowa, I will come to your show. Where is that? Where is Iowa? If you explain to me where that is, that would be good. Recorder Corner Crew. If you want to be in the Recorder Corner Crew, it's for people who play the recorder, and like Richard's songs. It's even extra special if you bought a recorder because of Richard. Yeah, it's in America. Is it Iowa? Okay. I hope to go to. I assume you mean the USA. I hope to go to the USA at some point, and the rest of America too. But yeah, I hope to go to USA and do shows there. I'm not sure when it will be, but I do want to. Is San Antonio also in the USA or another part of America? It's in America too, is it? So for people watching this live afterwards, because sometimes people watch this not live, but they watch it afterwards. I'm just replying to some comments that people are asking too. People are asking if I could come to New Zealand. I'm actually originally from New Zealand, but I live in Australia, and I need to go home to New Zealand and do some shows in New Zealand. I really should. Have you seen my 2 new songs that I've released recently, Crunchy Water and Chilling in My Room? They're nice, they're fun. They're fun. I put them out like last week. I've got 2 more coming soon too. I've got 2 more songs. One of them is, his name is Trevor. It's called His Name is Trevor. It's about my big recorder called Trevor. Another one called Crunchy Water. No, not Crunchy Water. No, that's already done. It's called No Ice Cream for You. It goes like this. Boo-hoo, no ice cream for you. I've got some and I'm sure you want some too, but I'm not giving any to you. So boo-hoo-hoo, no ice cream for you. So I've got hiccups. It's hard to sing when you've got hiccups, you know. You're like, oh no, I'm trying to sing, but I've got hiccups. It doesn't really work. Oh, this is my show, by the way. This is the name of it. It's called Always Been a Player. See, Always Been a Player. And see, it's got my recorder on it. Always got to play it on my recorder, see? There we go, my recorder. Always Been a Player. It's the name of the show. It's also the name of one of the songs in it. Some of you who know my songs will know I've got a song called Always Been a Player. And that's where it's from. It's from the show. Yeah. Crunchy water, my favourite thing to munch on is crunchy water. You can even eat it when you're playing the recorder. Crunchy water. You could have got, I've been drinking Pepsi while I've been knowing alive, and I don't think it works very well. Hey, crunchy water, share it with your mum and dad or son and daughter. It's a bit of snack food, then you have the thought of crunchy water. Does somebody know where I am in Melbourne? I'm in a park, and it looks like this. I think there's some kind of museum here, but I'm not quite sure where it is. There's nice trees here, and it's and there's Richard here. There's Richard. There's, you know, not just a Richard, the Richard. You know, this Richard, me. Yeah, it's me here. I'm not quite sure where it is. If anyone knows, I know it's in Melbourne because that's where I am, and I'm doing my lovely shows in Melbourne tomorrow and the next day. Only 2 left. I've done lots of them, and I've only got 2 left. Oh no! The problem is, some people came from Geelong to yesterday's one, which is a little bit far, but yeah, they came along. So I've only got 2 more. 2 more. I think that because of that, I'm going to have to do the recorder in the corner sad version. My name is Richard and I'm sitting in a corner. Sitting in the corner, playing my recorder. It's cold in here and it isn't getting warmer. I don't remember the rest of it. It was so long ago. Yeah, oh, I don't remember it. I was only acting. Don't worry, I'm not really sad. It's just acting. Just acting. Because look, this is acting. Oh no. Oh yeah, excellent. It's just acting, Doris. Just acting. It was too sad. It was too sad. I've got a sad song in my show that I do as well, which sometimes people are like, it's called A Player Is Not Me. I'm really thirsty and I've run out of water. That's the words I forgot. How do you remember somebody asked me how I remember my songs for my concerts. I just practice a lot. I practice them over and over again until I don't have to think about it. The same with music is that basically at first when you're practicing, you practice so you remember it, and you're kind of focusing on remember it. But then you know when you're ready is when you can't forget it. When you can't forget it anymore and it just automatically comes out. You don't even have to think about it. You just can't forget the words. And so for my shows that I do, I can't forget the words. I've practiced it enough. My name is Richard and I'm sitting in the corner of Melbourne. Sitting in the corner of Melbourne playing my recorder in Melbourne. My parents really wanted me to become a lawyer in Melbourne. Instead I spent my time just playing my recorder in Melbourne. It's not really working, is it? We're in Melbourne. It's in Chinatown, the place I'm doing my shows tonight and tomorrow. The last 2 is in Chinatown in Melbourne, in central Melbourne, in a place called Fad Gallery. Basically, if you search for Richard recorder shows, you'll find it. But yeah, it's in Melbourne. It shows you where it is and the time, and that's where the tickets are, because you need tickets, you need to get tickets. And if you're not an adult, you need to maybe get somebody to buy you tickets and probably come along. Somebody says, is Australia upside down? No countries are upside down, because if you think of the world, right? The world's a globe, right? And it's like this. And it depends where in space you're flying from it, right? So if you're flying from the top, then Antarctica's the front, and then the USA is the top, and Europe is the bottom. So it depends on which direction you're flying in from space, to which bit of the world's the top and which is the bottom. Rate that story out of 10. Oh no, you know what? It's starting to rain. Richard's got to go because it's starting to rain. So I'm just going to thanks for coming along to live. It's been nice to see you. Well, actually, I don't see you. You see me. I don't see you. That would be weird. But yeah, I've got to go. Somebody asked if I'm going to do Richard in the Corner in an orchestra. I have actually. Yeah. So yeah, I will. Sorry, naughty rain. See you later. Oh, by the way, if you don't subscribe to my YouTube, do, because otherwise some people don't subscribe, so they miss out on some of my best stuff. Oh no, you don't want to miss out on my best stuff, do you? Nah. Also, if you're in Melbourne, I'll see you tonight or tomorrow, okay? If you're in Melbourne, tonight or tomorrow at Richard's Lovely Show. Nice to see you. Oh no, rain. Silly, silly rain.